All right, welcome back to another episode of TC Speech. Man, it's November.
I can't believe how quickly this year has gone.
Is time being manipulated? We literally, every single year, I feel like we say this, and it just literally feels like yesterday we were like pumping up the whole New Year's, new me, all this stuff, and now it's like, it's the end of the year, let's go. This circle is just getting so tight. The years are just literally flying by. But we're heavily preparing for your powerlifting competition this weekend. So next time we speak next week,
Done.
The results will be in. The results will be in. So that's going to be mega exciting. But I want to get straight into it today because, look, we spoke about on previous episodes. We're up to episode 21. Pretty bloody cool. 21 episodes. This is great. I have a great time jumping on it, hearing all you guys' stories, the story shares, the messages, the DMs, and just hearing what you guys are going out and implementing. It's amazing. And I can sit here and talk for hours and hours and hours and hours, but like it could literally be, it's just giving what we've done and what we know that works and what we see and just giving you that for free and just go and do something with it. It can be the most tiniest little thing you can take from this and go and put into whatever it is that you're doing. So it's been cool. And again, the only favor, look, share this with a friend. Share it with a friend. It's a negative world. We want to spread positivity. We want to help people. The tides are turning. People are realizing that if I don't do nothing, then I'm going to get crushed, to put it very bluntly. And that's what I want to help you with today. Because, look, I know we really went big on, like, you know, the Q4 and what we've seen. Look, since we recorded that podcast, just what we've seen in our business, ridiculous. The signals over the last 5 years, it's just like these seasons and like ebbs and flows are sort of people going. But it's the people that are staying consistent, showing up every single day through the highs, through the lows. The results have been absolutely massive. But I want to share, because, look, I went through our last 11, we got like a questionnaire, like a 10 questions when people go through our TC Lacey discovery process. And I was just sitting there one morning, I was like, with my coffee, and it's like, I just want to see the data. Because like, just what I see from my angle is like, so many people talk about like, you know, freedom, financial freedom, people are wanting passive income. You know, obviously a lot of people, you know, online business is where it's at. If you want building a real business that you can take online is the ultimate key to freedom and flexibility, in my opinion, in the right business model. But what I see and what I agree with a lot of these, you know, the skeptics and the noise, and I've been saying this for years. I said, there's all the noise, everything gets packaged into all this noise, AI, crypto, courses, drop shipping, all this shit gets caught up in this noise. What is never going to change is the real people building real businesses with real products that makes a real fucking impact in this world. They will survive. They will thrive. All the shit will fizzle out. It's happening in clear sight, but there's still going to be ebbs and flows of this, because again, there's going to be that many copy and paste, AI courses, everything coming. The market's going to be absolutely flooded with that. But what I'm getting at is like a lot of people kind of go like, they get sort of nervous, etc. It's like, I can't do that. I'm not going to make any changes. Everything's bullshit. And their skepticism raises really high. And then generally this is just a mask for them just to stay comfortable. It really is. But I'm here speaking to the people. I'm just like, okay, well, look, what is the answer then? We can all say that everything's bullshit. Everything's too good to be true. Everything's whatever. And again, the data comes from the wrong sort of people. But like, okay, like, what is the answer for the individual that's like, I'm capped. I've hit the ceiling of my job, of my business. I want to be able to have some freedom and flexibility, to have my time back, to stop being away from it at work for 1, 2, 4. Some blokes away for like fucking 6 weeks at a time. Like, it's crazy. It's like, I want to be, I know it's possible. I see other people doing it. Like, I've had enough. I want to start channeling my hard-earned time and energy into something that's actually going to fucking allow me that. This is the person I'm speaking to. And I'm just like, look, let's grab all this data. Let's put it through ChatGPT and like, let's just see what the hell is going on. And it was so plain and simple. And it's literally down to 3 to 5 things that the same pain points that people are going through, the same things that people want, the same sort of rough day that people want, and the same sort of things that holds most people back. It's 3 to 5 things generalized across. Again, this is just 1,100, which, you know, it's quite a fair bit of data there. But I want to share with you. So the top 5 pain points that come back, that just what people are just, just all they're wanting. The number one is time freedom, just feeling trapped in a fixed routine, no flexibility, always racing the clock. So again, just no time freedom. Look, this was us. And this is just where you've got, this is just where you've got to realize there's nothing wrong with a traditional 9-to-5 job or career. Nothing wrong. Zero wrong with that. But just what you got to realize is that there's a cap and a ceiling you're going to hit, that if time, freedom, and freedom is one of your values, well, then there's a restriction to that. There is. And or you go work Saturday, Sunday, it's like, well, fuck, I'm just kind of going against what I really want in the end. So you just need to realize that. Again, this is a big thing. People are like, oh, 9-to-5, escape the matrix. It's like, I get it, because there's so many beginners and people haven't done shit out there saying how easy it is. It's still the 9-to-5. I get it. But that's the truth. Coming from someone that you liked your job, you were fine in your job. You like looking after the children. You didn't like all the bullshit that come with it. And,
Yeah.
Again, the restrictions. The restrictions of it. Number 2, family presence, missing out on dinners, school pickups, quality time, just wanting to be present with their family. Financial pressure, stuck in debt, living week to week, and just no savings. Again, I keep saying, it's like the old Australian dream is dead. Let's face it. What is it? Buy a house, save your money, cut back on expenses, sell the house one day, whatever it is, buy a car and have a holiday a year. People are fucking struggling to even do that. So again, this is a no bullshit podcast. It's just that Australian dream is, I believe, is completely dead, but there's a brand new one there available for anyone. Number 4, unfulfilling work, burnout, trades, FIFO, healthcare, admin, exhausted, undervalued, zero growth. So people are wanting to put their hard-earned time and energy into something that they can actually feel like they're appreciated. They can actually, build something from that. But again, people are just working ridiculous hours in an unfulfilling job, surrounded by a negative environment, bringing that shit home. This is just the rat race, if you want to call it, this continued circle. The last one here, self-optimization and peace, wanting slow mornings, gym, health, focus, calm life without alarms. So people are just wanting to be able to have the time. Health is everything these days. But health optimization and longevity is literally everything. But people don't have the time to go to the gym, to go to yoga, to be able to have some time to just sit in the sun on a towel and just relax. People just wanting self-presence. So the top 5 industries out of this, the number 1 was trades and construction, and a lot of it was FIFO workers, but a lot of tradies was the top industry and occupation. Healthcare and support, hospitality and retail, self-employed small business owners, admin and office roles. That's the top 5 industries and occupations, careers that popped up out of those 1,100, which is nearly covers everything, really. It really, really does. And what was really interesting, okay, look, out of all this, because we have in there, it's you can go through our process if you want to fill this out. We've got our 10 questions there. We have what is an ultimate day? What does that look like? Let's draw that out. And this is probably what really surprised me and really just sort of maybe sit back and reflect for a minute, because the ultimate dream day is this: people wanted just to just wake up naturally with no alarm. They want a bit of a slow morning. Some people sort of say they want to work on their business first for 1 or 2 hours before the kids wake up, but they want to be able to be there, make breakfast for their partner, have a coffee, let the kids go out and play, whatever that sort of looks like, and just have a couple of focus hours on work. And then from there, but the view is looking out from the caravan over the beach, over a patio, over the, wherever the hell you want to be. And then from there, just go out and explore, go work on your body, go to the gym, optimize your body, have some time to be able to go out and do that, have lunch with your partner, maybe go out and explore a new town, whatever it is, and then have an afternoon, slow morning with the family, bit of swimming, whatever, exploring, and just being present and not have to worry about going to work the next day. This was just what people want, with the core emotion of just presence. They want to experience their family growing and not miss it chasing income. And I'm just there's no Lamborghinis, there's no Rolexes on a Porsche steering wheel, all the shit you see online. Again, if this is you, that's great. But I keep saying, people are just forget all that shit for a minute. Just picture your life right now without much changes at all, but just think about having your time back. How much that was our goal, is just having the time back to prioritize the things that actually matter to you. But then, because this is when you realize, like, well, hang on, my schedule at the moment, which is going against all of my values and beliefs, that's literally the calendar that it sets for you. It's like, hey, all the shit you say you prioritize, like, yeah, that's at the bottom of the list. That's like, you got to do all this first and go without that. Then, like, 1 or 2 hours a day, maybe when you're completely wrecked on the weekend, then you can have a little bit of time for that. Like, it's absolutely freaking gnarly how when you really look at this, how this schedule is. So I'm just like, look, just I'm like, okay, like, what is the answer? I said, bro, for these people, WTF is the answer. Like, someone that is done, ready to create a change and wants to build a better life for themselves and those around them. What is the no bullshit answer, and where do they start? Don't favor me or my business, because people will go and program their ChatGPT to like, I'm a skeptic, I'm lazy, everything's a scam. And like, it's like, ChatGPT said you're a scam. Like, bro, like, you're literally like, like shitting yourself to it. Like, if you're brokey and saying all these excuses why, like, it's generally going to like kind of like favor that. So like, always got to say, it's like, I always say, don't favor me, don't be on my side.
Bias answer.
Yeah, just like, give it to me straight. The hard no fluff. I hate when he says no fluff.
Oh, sorry, I meant unbiased, not a bias answer. Unbiased.
He always says no fluff. I don't really say no fluff. It's really funny when people like
He's got a little personality.
When people will like comment, like they'll copy and paste, like, but just off top of it, if you're going to use ChatGPT, unchat GPT that shit when you go and post or whatever. Like, I see people that got like the little, what are they called?
It's like a hyphen, but it's called something else. It's not a hyphen, but yeah.
The little lines and hyphens and American spellings. Like, bro, it's so, just get the idea, but make some changes. And then, but again, it's only people. It's like no fluff. I'm like, that's ChatGPT. Yeah. The hard no fluff answer. They need leverage. Everything in those 1,100 forms, no time, financial stress, burnout, comes from the same root: trading time for money with no compounding return. Until they build or buy leverage, nothing changes. Here's what that means in plain reality. Leverage comes from ownership or systems. Ownership of something that works while you're not. Business, brand, property, content, product. Systems that detach income from hours, automation, ads, teams, licensing, royalties. Without one of those, they stay capped. They must build a skill that compounds. Freedom doesn't start with quitting. It starts with a skill that the market rewards at scale. That could be sales, marketing, operations, product, or content creation. No skill, no leverage, no freedom. They need a vehicle, but any vehicle works if it's at scale. There's no perfect model, affiliate, e-com, agency, SaaS, real estate. Doesn't really matter. What matters, the margins are real, the work compounds, they can stick to it for 3 to 5 years. Replace comfort with consistency. Most people fail because they want new results inside their current routine. You can't keep the same evenings, habits, and crowd. The moment they treat their freedom like a second job for 12, 24 months, results follow. Where to actually start, order their time and income sources. Pick one leverage path that fits their risk tolerance. Learn sales and marketing first. It drives every model. Build one simple offer or product line. Reinforce with the community and accountability so they don't quit midway. Summary, they don't need luck, motivation, or a sign. They need leverage, skill, and a system. Any real one, and the discipline to build it for 2 years straight. Everything else is noise. What are a couple of key takeaways for you from that?
Well, none of that involves starting a brick and mortar business or opening a franchise or basically giving up all your time to build something.
I think the biggest thing in there is what I see is sales and marketing. You need to learn, if you want any sort of freedom, you need to learn sales. We are so programmed we're so programmed for sales to be like this dirty thing that you can do that's like unethical. It's just so weird. Like, I have people, it's like, they literally say, I want this dream day. It's like, I don't want to do sales. I say, well, forget it. Because one, you're already in sales. Like, you are, whatever, every single person who's a podcast, whether you're a business owner, you're in a job, sweeping floors, whatever it is. You are literally selling your time. And you are selling the company you're working for. You are selling their product or their service. You are in sales, my friend, already.
Even like when I was in childcare, I used to think, well, I wasn't in sales, but now I know I was selling. Well, when I was physically with the children, I was selling my time. But then when I moved into management, I was literally selling spots for families to bring their children.
You're making childcare a lot of money.
To my daycare.
Not for profit. Not for profit.
Well,
Where the fuck's all the money going? Childcare.
No, ours actually was a not-for-profit because we were owned by a TAFE. So
where's all the money go?
To TAFE.
What, they're not profiting, or where's their expenses coming from? I think it's absolute bullshit. Sales and marketing. If you need to have a product or service. You need to have a product or service that you can give to someone that's going to make an impact and solve their problem. The bigger problem you can solve, the more value it's worth. That's an exchange. They say, thank you so much. I need that. I'm going to go use that thing, whatever it is, to solve my problem. Just like a TV. Hey, I've got this new space in my lounge room. It's like, we want to sit down and watch the AMA Supercross on Sunday. I'm going to have my friends come around. It's going to be fucking great. We're going to have some sausages, barbecue, and watch the Supercross. Like, I need a TV. Hey, JB Hi-Fi, here's this Panasonic 56-inch, 57, what the fuck those sizes of TVs, caravan TV. These days, like, I need a TV for this, whatever. Hey, here it is, etc. Buy the product, solves your problem. They make a commission. Happy day. Everyone's happy. That is sales. Like, it is literally everywhere. So when you find something that aligns, that is just you align with yourself, it makes it makes an impact on your life, or whatever the problem you're wanting to go and solve. And you know you can legitimately help other people, and like by them buying your thing is going to be at their best interest. Sales is the most best fucking feeling ever. But the thing is, the number one thing is that people are going like, oh, I don't want to get rejected. Because the reality is, fucking so many people aren't going to want to buy your shit. A lot of people are, a lot of people aren't. You're going to get told no, rejection, whatever it is. That's cool. You find your right people. They go, oh my God, I've been looking for this everywhere. But if they don't know who you are, what your product is, from no marketing, how do they know they can help you? Sales and marketing is what is going to set you free. And then this pisses me off these days, because all this cheap shit that's coming through these businesses is just... Someone the other day, it's like, oh, I'm part of the $10 club. So what the fuck's a $10 club? It's like, oh, it's a $10 subscription, and like there is a product there if they want to buy it. Okay, so you just sense. Like, you put $10 in, everyone puts $10 in. To the pool, you get a bit of commission back from that, and like there's a product there if you want to buy it later.
Just makes no sense.
But like, where's the value in where's the value in this? Like, where's the fucking this shit doesn't last. This shit does not last. You have no skill set, no nothing. You're just passing around
money.
Passing the buck around. This is the shit that people go, "Oh, it's just $10. You can start a business for $50."
You can't.
You're going to cycle through. How many more of these are going to cycle through and be like, I'm wasting my fucking time? Seriously. So sales and marketing, you need a product. You can go out and create your own product. You can do all the testing, research, whatever. Again, there's a lot more risk to that. Got to find the market, a lot of time, a lot of energy. You nail it, sick. I just wanted to tap into something that's already been done. That's just me.
But also putting your time into something where you're going to learn a skill like we have, not just throwing your money around and what's that saying? Throwing shit to a wall and hoping it sticks.
Learning, you need to learn a skill set, because you're becoming valuable. People are like, oh, like, you know, bro, if we lost everything today, I'm like, we're good. Because of the shit that we have learned. You can't take that away from you. The skill set. So lean in on the skill set. Invest in yourself. I want to learn sales. How can I be the best at sales? How can I be the best at marketing? How can I learn AI? Automations and systems is AI. If you don't learn that, even in your current job, if you go, hey, I know AI, I'm a fucking professional, I can actually help you in this business. They go, well, shit, Josh can actually help me. Jack and Cynthia, they don't know fuck all about AI and they're lazy. It's like, you're out. We'll replace you guys and keep Josh. He could actually be valuable here. Like, you need to learn into this. But again, you need to have leverage. So this is where content, people are like, I don't post content. social media and content is the most number one. Why do you see all these millionaires and CEOs posting content? Like, you don't think they're onto something as well? Like,
Marketing.
it's marketing. It's attention. We're in an attention economy. So, but this is the thing, by you just posting content, by you just documenting, people get to know your story, and you can sell anything by legitimately just being you online. You post content, that's there forever. It's evergreen. You can go and create a one-time document and add a long format video. That's there for years to compound with views. We have people that will go through and see a post from 3 years ago, react to it and message like, hey, how can you help me? Like, I forgot that I did that post so many years ago. So can you see the compound effect of just showing up every single day, posting content? We have ads that run inside of our business. So like, people come to us. We've never reached out to anyone about our products. We need to start doing it. Our products or business in 5.5 years. Create curiosity, create content, build relationships, build trust by us just being us on the internet for 7 years, showing our true journey, hard, good times, whatever, the level up, all that sort of stuff. And you help the people that want to be helped. Like, that's it. But people come to you. You have a system, a funnel. We don't sit there on Zoom calls and just talk to people for 2 hours to educate people on our product. We have a system that we've created that does it for us. So we just had a sale go through in like Sri Lanka. And it's like, this takes time to build. Like, don't just, like, again, it sounds amazing, and it is fucking amazing. It's very amazing. When you wake up and check your emails, it's like, where did that come from? Like you need leverage, and also to have leverage, you need to build a team. People need to get the hell over this pyramid recruiting bullshit that they attach. And I get it. The icky little MLM things where people just, they're brand new and they market it rubbish. It wrecks a lot of good business models. So I agree. But people do need to start somewhere. But that is no excuse for any misleading. Never say you've done something when you haven't done it. This is where all the skepticism comes from. But if you want to come in, build it the right way and in your own way, it is amazing. But for people, again, this comes from the people that are never going to do nothing from their lives. They're like, because like I was talking to Andrew the other day, because he, you know, we've been hanging out and people go, what does Josh even do? And it's like, oh, he's got an online business. It's like, oh, like a pyramid. Like people just instantly like, oh, a pyramid scheme. Like they instantly go, not knowing even what they're saying. Like they're just like, you know, not knowing it's actually like, hey, like that's illegal activity.
And offensive.
And I do get offensive. Like if you literally see Mikhail and I as people that be part of something sketchy, like just, we're done. Like just please block me. But let's take it back. This is where people come from. They put online business because they've seen all the, you know, all the legitimately pyramid schemes and shit over the years, but they see it as like, oh, you're at the top, you make all the money, no one makes any money, and like all the poor people underneath you. This is what people put it down to. And like, look, are there business models out there that are like that? Yes, they are. But like, if you want to reference, again, this is the most overused, and I don't even get into this shit. It's the most overused thing, but it's probably the most truthful thing ever. When people say every single business has a pyramid structure, and like, if you want to talk about this, and the most of people say this, it's like they're in a 9-to-5 job. Like you are at the bottom of the pyramid, and there is zero chance of you getting to the top. Like that's you. And again, that's cool. But look, everyone starts there. You cannot start. There's not one business model where you just jump to the top and you just start at the top. It's a level playing field, and we all start at the bottom. We all have the same opportunity. The reality is, you know, it's like the 80-20 rule, or it depends how big your goal is, really. Like if you're talking about, it's like, I want to make, you know, I want to do $50,000 months. I want to be able to quit my job, do everything. Okay, that's 1%. 1% of real estate agents are actually successful making that money. Like it's business. So you're starting a business, the rules apply. So you can't expect to be able to do anything like that with skipping the sales, skipping the marketing, skipping the skill set. Forget it. And most people go and start these online businesses and they don't treat it like a business. They just participate in a couple of calls and go, oh, this is just hoping something works out. And like, just don't rock up to your job for 3 days and just see what the fuck happens. So it's the same principles in all of this. But the difference is, and the reason why we started our business is it's a level playing field. We'll start the exact same opportunity, exact same product, exact same business. Like, it's like, hey, here it is. Exactly the same. But the potential I could see, it's like, well, hey, if we put our time and effort into this, we can actually out-earn anyone. We can actually earn 100% of the commissions available. And we can, again, who we got introduced to, Sam, our best friend, I've been out-earning him for nearly 5 years now. Like, you can literally go to the top, but these principles of the people that do the hardest work, the people that make the most sales, build the most amazing business, stay in the game the longest, they're going to be at the top.
And put in the work every single day.
They get kicked in the dick for 3 to 5 years, enjoy the highs, enjoy the lows. This is the rules of the game in business, in life, in anything. In anything. But why we aligned with it, it's okay, we can literally get back. If we fucking go all into this thing, we can actually get what we're deserved. We can actually make a fucking impact. We can actually help people and change people's lives with this product and with this opportunity. Once we figure it out, once we figure it out ourselves, then we're going to help others. It took us 3 years to create TC Legacy. 3 years. People do a 5-minute survey, then go create a course. It took us 3 years of figuring it out. And they go, hey, I think I have a bit better way and a bit better of an idea of how I could do this and how we could make other people do this. When we did that, the results have been literally life-changing. And we get thank yous. But people quit. People quit. But you got to get over this shit. You got to get over people just, it's justify. We get it all the time. I look at the people, I'm like, it's the same players. Or if you do get it from the odd business owner, they're fucking miserable. I look at their lives, I'm like, it just makes sense. So you got to get over this stuff. But be careful because they are out there. Be careful. People are skeptical. You should be skeptical more than ever. Find the real ones. Find what they're doing. And the next thing is people go on Google and Agile like, is an Agic a pyramid scheme? And then like you search shit. I say, bro, you're going to find it. Like you are going to find, is it a scam? Is it this? It's like you are going to find it. But people read the headline. Yep, knew it. I've read all of them. I knew it. And then they don't read 3 sentences down where negative marketing is everything these days. Negative hooks, negative marketing, that's what gets attention. People want to hear the bad shit.
People aren't even looking at the source.
Give us the bad shit.
Of the website that they're reading.
I'm going to buy a caravan. What's going to go wrong with it? I'm going to buy a car. What problems are going to have?
But going back to
that is, I say, bro, you're going to find it. Read 3 sentences down. Every single one of them will say, but if you want to build a business and make money, click the link.
Buy my course.
If you want to buy $1,000 cheaper product, buy my product. But they don't get that. This is how fucking dumb that. They don't get that far down. So it's like, or it's someone that's started, never did nothing, and like has this stupid fucking story. It's like, well, go do that in any business and see the outcome. Like it's exactly the same. Like it comes down to the individual. Like, and Agil's been around for nearly 52 fucking years now. For the right people, and again, 2 to 3 years. I say to people, it's like, this is a 3-year game plan with a 12-month commitment. If that's not you, forget it. You can change so much in 12 months. We quit our jobs at 12 months, but like, it's a continuous thing. Like, it doesn't just stop there.
I hope you're enjoying the episode. Look, I'm not sure how much you know about our story, but back in 2020 when the world shut down, I had to close my self-employed remedial massage business. This left us at a very bad time. We only had $5,700 to our name. This is all we had to experience to realize that we had no freedom, no choices, and no money. I made the promise to Michaela this would never happen again, even though at the time I had no plan. This is when I was introduced to high ticket sales by my best mate. We started this at the most busiest, craziest time in our lives, but within 12 months, I'd replaced both our incomes. I was able to get Michaela out of a full-time childcare and shut my self-employed business down. Most people don't realize this is all before we purchased our first ever caravan. So since 2021, we've been traveling Australia full-time, traveling the world. Our story has gone and naturally inspired other people and being able to help others achieve similar results in literally half the time. If you're feeling the pinch of the cost of living, this has changed so much and gotten so much worse since 2020, which is what motivated us to create the change. We have hundreds of conversations a month of people missing time out with their partner, their kids. They're wanting more freedom, more choices. This is exactly who we created TC Legacy for. If this sounds like you, go across our Instagram at traveling.campers, give us a follow, DM us the word freedom so we know you come from today's episode. We'll send you across our blueprint of exactly how we did it and exactly how it can work for you.
All right, let's keep scrolling through. So look, I said, okay, look, like here's the plan. At this, it becomes airtight. Rewire how they measure progress. Most people quit because they're chasing income, not independence. In the first 6 or 12 months, the money will usually be small. The real wins are building a skill they can sell anywhere, detaching time from income, first automation, first inbound lead, expanding the network and thinking. If they track those as proof of progress, they won't quit before the compounding starts. Amazing, amazing. Again, this is not me talking. This is Mr. Chad GPT. Cut dead weight early. They can't build freedom surrounded by people who justify mediocrity. Audit the environment, friends, family, routines, media. Keep only those who support growth or inspire it. Accept seasons. There's no permanent balance. They'll have grind seasons, growth seasons, and reaping seasons. Trying to make every day balanced keeps people stuck. Trade balance now for freedom later. Does this not sound familiar to the shit we say? Like, you hear all the people that have what you want. Is this just not ticking like...
It ticks every box.
You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Define freedom. If they don't define what freedom looks like, they'll chase illusions. Write it down. Ideal outcome, ideal schedule, ideal environment, ideal relationships. That becomes their decision filter. If an action doesn't move them closer, it's noise. You need to know your why. Oh, I know. What's your why? Freedom. This is why we have a... Just like sit down, reflect, get clear on what you want.
You sounded like a Teletubby.
What color?
The yellow one.
Final reality check. The truth. Most people say they want change, but only those willing to live differently for 12 to 24 months actually earn it. Freedom has an entrance fee. Focus, sacrifice, and patience. This is powerful stuff. This excites me. But I said, okay, look, I get it. I get it. What holds most people back? What is it? Number one, comfort disguised as logic. They call it being realistic, but it's fear of losing comfort. They'd rather stay in a predictable routine they hate than face the uncertainty that comes with change. The pain you know feels safer than the freedom you don't. Environment. They're surrounded by people who normalize average. Every conversation reinforces staying safe, settling, or waiting. You can't grow in the same environment that keeps you small. No clear plan. Most want change, but don't know how. They jump from idea to idea, scroll motivation all day, and never commit to one path long enough for it to work. Confusion kills momentum faster than failure ever will. 4, lack of urgency. They think they have time, but every year blends into the next. Same job, same stress, same excuses until something breaks. Change usually starts when pain finally outweighs comfort. Number 5, I want to like have my hour talk on all of these. Self-belief built on past patterns. They don't believe they can change because every other attempt fizzled. So they protect themselves with maybe later. But belief isn't built before action. It's built through action. Punchline. Most people aren't lazy. They're just stuck between comfort and clarity. The ones who win don't have more talent. They just stopped negotiating with their comfort and started building anyway. That's powerful. And look, just the little thing I want to say again, the lack of urgency. Most people know their comfort, but they literally justify the comfort of why they're okay. Again, I keep saying the gnarly story is like when something gnarly happened, all this goes out the window. So again, extreme example, but it's like people just say they want stuff, but they aren't actually serious about it. And going back to why most people quit, that is the exact reason. If you don't have enough urgency, with a clear plan and a clear vision of where you wanted to go, you will go back to your default settings. You'll binge watch TV, have a pack of Doritos on the couch, have a vape, like whatever your thing is. This is why, again, you got to rewire your habits. This is why I said before, you can't stay in the same habits and expect shit to change. So people go, I have no time. Okay, well, let's find some time. The people around me don't believe me. Okay, let's audit the people. Let's get a community. Like all the problems, you can solve all of the problems and get a clear plan in 5 minutes. 10 minutes tops. Last bit. I said, okay, just no one believes me. No one believes anyone. What happens if they do nothing? Time keeps shrinking. The years start to blur. The same routine, same job, same paycheck. 5 years pass and they're still saying, I'll sort it out next year. Except now there's less energy, fewer chances, and more responsibilities. Financial pressure compounds. Inflation eats wages. Debt creeps up. They work harder but feel poorer. Savings disappear every time life punches them. Car rego, medical bills, school fees. Health declines, stress, poor sleep, convenience food, no time to train. They tell themselves they'll fix it when life slows down. But life doesn't slow down. You do. Regret becomes the background noise. They start envying people who took the leap instead of being inspired by them. They tell themselves those people got lucky. That's just self-preservation. It hurts them admitting they never tried. 5, the window closes. One day the dream doesn't excite them anymore. It feels impossible. They settle. They call it acceptance, but really it's defeat disguised as maturity. If you don't build leverage and take control, life does it for you. And it won't choose freedom. You'll just wake up one day realizing the future you were waiting for never came because you never built it. That's the real outcome, not instant collapse, but just a slow, quiet decline that looks a lot like normal life. Damn.
That hit hard.
Damn.
Wow.
It's just, I just wish you could live a day in my DMs. This is my DMs. And people will try and justify to me. It's like, oh, but it's like, you got to be polite. I just look at it and just go, no. Just the things that people throw out there of just why they can't. It's very draining. That's why I outsourced my DMs for long. I'm back in at the moment. I need to get out. But you filter through and you find the right people. The people like you listening to this podcast. You know what to do. But here's the thing. Don't go try and move the fucking mountain in one day. Pick one thing. Again, it starts with your habits. That's the thing you have control of. It could be going to bed at 9 o'clock rather than midnight. It can be the small little things. But again, to wrap this up, you have 2 choices. Just like I said at the end, it's a slow decline over years and decades. Slow, then it's too late. Go and Google what are the top 5 regrets of when people die. It's something like that. It's like a book about it. You go read that and you go, this is where 95% of the population get there and go, I should have done this, should have done that, I worked too hard, did this, wrong people. Like, it's the same thing. Here we are again, Christmas time. All the reasons why Christmas is such a hard time for people. It's the same people last year had that again. Before. I say, look, how much longer are you willing to let this go for? How much longer? Seriously. It's on you. Another Christmas? What hurts more? Telling your partner, your kids, sorry, we can't afford this. We can't. But you can go and do anything. Go be who you want to be, son.
Lead by example.
Lead by example. I said on our last podcast, the average world, the market is so flooded for being average. It is so flooded. And this is so simple to make these changes. And it's completely in your hand. A couple of little note here then. She said, DM us notes for the script. So if you DM us notes, I'm going to give you, I've just got there's some of my notes in here, but it's more like ChatGPT's notes. Like if you want to go back and read through this yourself, just DM us notes and apparently Mikhail's going to send it across.
Slide into my DMs.
DM notes.
And
I'll flick it
send
across.
it across.
We can put it in a ManyChat. People like, ManyChat's the best. People like, is this you? It's like, yeah, it's me. Like, I did the automation, but like, I'm not there. Like, bro, I'm living my life. I'm not there. I didn't build a business to sit in my DMs and just like hear this shit all day. It's like,
Leverage.
we built a system to filter out the people that are never going to do nothing and say, hey, look, here is for the right people that want to do, like, here is the game plan. All I can do is just show you what's worked for me. I have no idea what the hell you're going to do. I'm not going to give you an outcome. I just know it's like, hey, if you do this stuff for like minimum 12 months, but like 3 years, 5 years in, like forever, fucking oath you can. I've seen so many people that shouldn't win. Like, here's the game plan. Just do that. But what's next, Josh? No, do that. Do that. For how long? Forever. Forever. And keep working on it every single day. Or, there we are. Talking about that. Hey, look, just to finish this off. When I was saying this is reflected, because I was sitting down here reading this. I was sitting down reading these questionnaires and like reading the dream life, dream day, what it looks like. And I'm sitting, I'm just like, I remember I said to you, I've done this so many times because I sit there and like one time we're actually, I think we're on Fraser Island. I sit there with my coffee and I read some of these, the people fill it out in the morning. And I sit there and it's like, I want to wake up without an alarm. I want to be able to, cook breakfast for my partner, have a coffee, look out at the beach, go for a walk, have time to be able to go to the gym, get out, explore, couple hours on the computer, slow afternoon, my family, everything, not have to worry about work and stress. And I'm like sitting there and I'm just like, holy fuck. I'm like, Kayla, this is our days. Like, we dreamt of this. Like, we were in that situation. And what I'm getting at, it's like, when you now have it, we've been living that life for half a decade now, you kind of become used to it.
Nice.
I know, but like you go, wow. Wow. But that just fires me up to just be like,
if we can do it.
You can do it. You can. Take the cheat code. Find someone that's done it. Hey, you have been where I've been. You clearly fucking have the game plan. What are the simple? And don't overcomplicate it. Follow the steps. Show up. Commit to yourself. And go on this journey. It's going to be a fucking journey. It's going to be messy, but it's your journey. If you think life's messy now, just compound another 10. Just ask it, hey, in 10 years' time, go and live that day. Forget the dream life. Go and live the day in 10 years if you don't change a thing.
Oh, that's scary.
Jump into that for 5 minutes. You opt out. Be like, fuck that. This is what you got to do. You're so scared to dream about what you want life to look like because all the fears, but whatever, and what's mum going to think? And you shit yourself. But, okay, well, let's go 10 years' time. Nothing changes. What's life look like? How much financial pressure and stress do you have now? How little time do you have now that your shit's being replaced with by AI? Like, you don't have a job. Just go and live that day then if you don't want to dream about the good life. And then make a decision. Get a plan. Get very clear of what you want. Add the urgency. We just said at the start of the call, fuck, it's November. Time's running out. Add the urgency. Go and do it. Just like I'm going to go to the gym. Have the best day ever. See you in the next one.